Hey everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play NieR Automata, or Android Fishing Simulator 2017. A detail I didn't even realize before is this, I don't know, holographic, I don't know exactly what it is, not quite a stool, but some kind of chair. Seems pretty comfy. I don't know. Yeah, so I've been fishing here for not very long, like 10 minutes or so. And I've noticed something that I hadn't noticed before. Well, a couple of things. Wow, okay, that was stupid. As simple as fishing is, apparently trying to do it while talking is already bringing me to the limits of my capacity. Anyway, so yeah, the holographic fishing stool is neat. There we go. I've had one case where I was getting nibbles occasionally, but no actual bite for, I don't know, several minutes straight. So I don't know. Eventually, I lost my patience and tried pressing the A button just as a little nibble was happening. I'm not sure if that's actually a thing that can actually work. I never caught another... Oh wait, I actually did catch 2 koi carps, didn't I? Yeah, but I didn't catch any this session yet. But I have noticed that there seem to be both organic and machine versions of most fishes, if not all fishes. I've definitely caught machine carps. I've caught both machine and regular killifish. Like, see, that is an actual killifish, even though they're so small that you can literally not see anything. All I can see is a tiny line of pixels. And then I did catch something. Well, I guess catch is the wrong term, technically speaking. I did catch a piece of garbage? Question mark? I don't know if that's super rare. I guess we'll see how much it sells for, or if it is any other use. I'm gonna show you. Too bad I didn't get to show actually catching it. That's a machine carp, I think? Yes, carp machine, rather. I'm not gonna keep fishing for too much longer here. Oh, also I did not even start my timer. But I've only been doing this for a couple of minutes, right? Oh, again, okay. You know what? Let's see if I can actually... you can actually see it. Fishing Encyclopedia. Oh, it is listed here. Yeah, I mean, you cannot really see it. It was a perfectly round and very shiny golden sphere, like the head of one of these machine creatures, but yeah, well, golden. It doesn't look quite as shiny here, quite as shiny or round. I was quite surprised when my pod suddenly pulled that out of the water, especially given how shallow the water is here, but, you know. Details. The bright gold head of a machine life form. In high demand, it fetches a very nice price on the market. Oh, sweet. So yeah, we have carp machines, a harmless machine life form resembling a carp. I mean, that's weird, right? A machine life form means that it's somehow related to the things that we're fighting, right? The machine life forms that were sent to Earth by the alien invaders, according to that brief history lesson in one of the first episodes. So, I mean, why would they even build artificial, like, copies of actual life forms? Is there a reason for that? Machine life form resembling a killifish. Due to its wondrous appearance, some killifish fanatics among Yorha soldiers have started keeping these creatures as pets, so to the frustration and confusion of their commanders. I thought I had read these before, but maybe not. Koi carp. This freshwater fish is nearly as common as regular carp. Yeah, I unfortunately haven't been catching that many of them, because they sell for a good amount. It's quite resilient to contaminated environments, and can often be found where no other fish dare to tread. Or swim, I guess. An extremely common and completely harmless freshwater fish. Yeah, also very small. The carps I'm familiar with, but they may just be different species that are still referred to by the same name. The ones indigenous to, well, I guess Central Europe. More closely resemble the koi carps here, and they're definitely typically a lot bigger than this killifish. Yeah, a small freshwater fish, roughly an inch long. I guess there is a tiny little fish there. It's not just pixels, but it's so small. I mean, I have to squint at the screen to even see anything. A small freshwater fish, roughly an inch long. Because of its size, it often ends up getting tangled up inside machine life forms that venture into water, causing all kinds of interesting malfunctions. Interesting. This led to attempts by androids to use the killifish as a weapon, but its military use was never approved, mostly due to angry demonstrations by android killifish fanatics, many of whom like to keep them as pets. Unfortunately for the killifish, they lack the same kind of determined lobbying. How do you... Oh, you have to first confirm it, then you can scroll. Weird how that's not just bound to one of the sticks. Anyway, they lack the same kind of determined lobbying efforts among machine life forms. Okay. Well, I'm sure there's probably more to catch here. If nothing else, probably a koi carp machine, if I had to guess. And possibly more valuable junk, assuming it is actually valuable. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna be doing more fishing in the future. I also did some minor rebinding. I actually did bind evade to clicking the left stick. I bound switching light on and off to D-pad left. I also unbound... Oh, what was that? Right. I also unbound self-destruct, just for safety reasons. I don't know. I still kind of want to try it once to see what it does, but I also, you know, don't want to die. I mean, I very, very much doubt that I will be able to play through the entire game without ever dying, you know, over the course of the normal game. But I definitely want that to happen as late as possible, so the longer I can go without actually dying normally, the better. And after that happens, I guess I'm gonna reactivate or rebind self-destruct and see what that actually does. Right. I wanted to sell stuff, actually. I mean, not that I have that much to sell. What am I buying? Not necessarily anything. Oh, small G luck plus? Enemies drop more money for 30 seconds. Okay, not sure where I got that, but that seems neat. Yeah, I'm gonna keep all these ores. It does seem, the game does seem to generally put all the things that are strictly for selling down at the bottom here. Oh, I didn't, yeah, I completely forgot that I got another white moose meat. Right. Well, interestingly, even these very common and very small fish are still worth a good amount of money. Can be exchanged for money, yes. Okay, just making sure. And this is actually worth quite a bit. It's still only half as much as, you know... Oh, right, I had 3. Still only half as much as the white moose meat. Oh. Okay, that brings me up to almost 40k, which would allow me to... Which does allow me to buy more capacity, for example. It seems... I mean, money is so easy to come by. Much easier than I thought. Than I first expected. Oh, wait, that's not right. It seems like it would be pretty easy to actually max out my chip capacity. Right? I mean, I can afford these. Yeah. I mean, I might as well, right? I'm gonna need them anyway. And that leaves only 50k more worth of storage to max out, and that's actually gonna add a lot. So, I mean, yeah, sure, I'm down to not a whole lot of cash right now, but that's gonna fill up in no time. Especially if I take even the tiniest amount of time to, you know, farm for some extra cash, which is, I'm sure, completely unnecessary, because I'm definitely gonna make more than enough cash over the course of the game just by playing the way I do. Skills. I think we have at least one more chip to equip. Fishing. Well, I could re-equip this, but this actually seems completely superfluous. I mean, I can just try it when I come across any body of water, and either it works or it doesn't. But you don't need to have this equipped, obviously. Oh, right. I actually don't want to use this. Never mind then. But chips, stat increasing chips are actually cheap, right? So weapons are, I think, a bit more expensive. But the chips are only like 500 apiece. Is that right? Oh, actually, they might be more expensive. Let's see here. Well, we don't need any of these. No auto things. could equip more, or I could actually fuse the weapon attack things together, if you can just do that. I probably also want to buy more animal bait, but let's see if I need my money for more important things first. I'm gonna buy a couple more of these and see how this fusing works. If it works the way I expect. Shop. Fuse. Weapon attack up. And that will... Okay, that costs 1,000 gold, but no materials or anything. And it does double the effectiveness, but only at an extra 1 extra point of cost. I mean, that seems like a no-brainer, obviously. Yes. And now we can fuse these together for an 8% increase and only another 1 point increase in cost. And I can't afford this, so I'm definitely gonna do that. I could keep doing this even. Let's see, 2 more. I can definitely buy at least 2 more, fuse them for another 1,000. I could do that twice even. I mean, I want more damage, right? There's, yeah, again, kind of a no-brainer. Especially with how easy cash is to come by, so... Buy... weapon attack up. Yes. Then we can fuse those together into 2 more chips, which I might have enough capacity to equip, so I should actually. I didn't do the math, but we'll see. If not now, then as soon as I get the next upgrade, right? Okay, now we have 2 more of those. And of course, once I have more cash, I will just fuse those 2 together. Alright. Plugins, setup 1, or A. Right, we have that gap now. I wish there was just a button to quickly... I guess I can do automatic attack focus. Yes. Which ones... no, which ones did it equip? This is definitely more convenient, but I guess it lets you check your chips afterwards. Save points, fishing spots. Yeah, I mean, I don't need this. But that's gonna create another gap. I wish there was just something that sorts them, you know, pushes them all upward as much as possible to remove any gaps. You can do it manually, it just seems needlessly tedious. I don't know, maybe that's a thing that's gonna happen eventually. Auto-use item, yeah, I definitely don't want that. Sure, it might cause me to die eventually. It probably will, but I'd rather not have it use up my healing items if I don't want it to, you know. I want to have control over that. Defense is nice. Weapon ups, of course. Yeah, control? Auto-hide hard elements in certain situations. Wait, I didn't even realize this before. Honestly, I'm not... Yeah, it's maybe more immersive, but then again, I actually don't really like that. Damage values, fishing spots, yeah, we don't need that. It doesn't take up much capacity right now. Or rather, I have the capacity, but still, it's, you know, not necessary. Text log, I guess that's just the what items you pick up and stuff, so that's definitely essential. Objectives, minimap, enemy data, skill gauge, XP gauge, HP gauge. Yeah, okay. And then max HP up. Yeah. Oh, XP. Goddammit game, why would you not equip that? Can I fit that here? I can, okay. That's lucky that it just happened to fit there. And then max HP up. There we go. Alright, okay. Sorry, that took a moment, but I'm still, you know... Actually, I do understand the system now, I think. Unless there are more, you know, details that I'm not seeing. But it just takes a little time. I don't know. Maybe over time I will be able to do it more fluently and on the fly. Let's quick save. I don't actually know if quick saving is any different from regular saving, and it might just be literally a quicker form of saving, you know, without specifying a save slot, just, you know, automatically saving over the last used save slot. So yeah, I'll UI elements are now gonna stay active all the time, which I'm totally okay with. I don't know, maybe they'll start getting annoying, or you feel free to comment. I mean, I don't really care that much either way. So if you prefer to have the screen uncluttered for, you know, out of combat and unless otherwise necessary, definitely feel free to tell me, and I have no problem with reverting. I'm gonna give it a try for now. Maybe I'm going to get tired of it myself and just decide to change things up. So actually, as far as actual gameplay goes, maybe I should talk about that. I was thinking, obviously we've been tasked with reaching the desert over here, and actually I kind of forget what exactly we're supposed to do. Eliminate the machines in the desert. We have no quests active currently. Right, I never looked at this list. Oh, interesting. Okay. So if anything is ever unclear, it seems like there is some extra descriptive text here. I mean, these first two introductory side quests were very straightforward, of course, but it's good to know that there is detailed quest information and everything. Okay, right. But I was thinking that I want to explore more of this first area. I've been to, well, roughly the areas highlighted by the access points right now. But I haven't been to this area at all, and it seems like the way to the desert might be through here somewhere. Not sure. The map, of course, doesn't show things past certain areas, so there might be a connection here. There might be a wall, so maybe ultimately I need to go around this way somehow. But I basically roughly want to follow the right wall and see where I can get, maybe, including possibly some areas. Oh wow! I didn't even realize this is a huge chasm here. Yeah, the map is sometimes a little bit hard to make things out on. I mean, the detail is enough, actually. It does give you terrain information. A bit more differentiation by color would be nice to make it easier to see things without, you know, turning the camera a whole lot. But it does its job. It's okay, and there's always a possibility for future upgrades, as has been indicated or hinted at. Anyway, so yeah, I want to basically follow the rightmost wall here, or the, I guess, eastern wall. I think this is up as north right now. I might be wrong there, but that does seem to be the standard map orientation, so I'm going to assume that. So yeah. Probably not going to hunt the wall per se, but, you know, follow it at least. And of course I'm going to get distracted by literally anything and everything along the way. Like climbing up on roofs and, you know, looking around. There doesn't seem to be anything here. But there are definitely going to be items lying around, and we know that we need a bunch of natural materials like plant seeds. Although those are what I've been mostly finding. I'm probably good on plant seeds for now, as far as upgrading my pod goes. But it's also been hinted that there might be more pods to be found, to be used simultaneously, maybe? I don't know. It doesn't seem like you can choose to equip different pods, but only equip those pods that you have with different programs. Weird how it's sometimes... Oh no, actually, yeah, when I stop moving, I do get this message. Interestingly though, after loading up the game and approaching that little lake by the resistance base, I was getting this manual pop up while moving again, like the very first time. So I don't know what's quite up with that, but yeah, I mean, obviously now I know how to fish, even though it took me longer than it probably should have. Oh, hello there. That's no, I keep thinking that sometimes the game allows you to see like untextured areas outside of bounds, but it's actually really not been the case, I think. It's just that sometimes you can see very brightly lit areas through dark little tunnels like that. It's over there. Well, that's just a machine, but does it look different? It looks kind of bright, doesn't it? Maybe not. It's probably just the lighting, yeah. These are all peaceful. Hello. A power tower. And I want to try and climb up onto every single roof here. Oh, frame rate was not great just now. Oh, more mooses. I could be riding, but you know, I'm gonna do that more probably if I have to track through this area multiple times. And I guess warping isn't an option. But for now I'm in exploration mode, so it's obviously not worth it. Give me that. 3 silver ores, okay. Seems good to me. Ooh, nice. Crystal obtained. Oh, this is not locked. Memory alloys? Ooh, that seems fancy. Oh, well. Oh, a boar! There's a huge boar. Hello. Cute for a giant boar. And friendly. I like it. That being said, I have to find out, right? It's definitely gonna attack soon. Yep, well. If fighting those mooses has taught me anything, then that giant animals just deal a ton of damage. Where's its health bar? Oh. It's very faded out, isn't it? Okay, there we go. Yeah, I feel bad, but you know, I have to know. Beast hide. Oh, beast hide. No, I need beast hide to upgrade my weapon. Yeah, my weapon. Wait, actually, I'm not sure now. Did I look at the required materials for upgrading this big sword? I know I need more beast hide. 4 more at this point, I think, unless I got some more otherwise.
Commencing fishing.
I should need 4 more at least. Well, no, up to 4 more. 5 total for upgrading the my other big sword, the Virtuous Treaty. Oh, hello.
Report.
That's a normal koi carp. I'll take it. 2,500. 1 more. Give me a koi carp machine. I didn't actually pay attention. Are the machines worth more or less than the normal fishes? The normal killifishes were worth 1,000 and the killifish machines 500? Or the other way around. I think the machine might be worth less. Not worthless, just worth a bit less. Uh-oh. Come on. Yeah, okay, we got a nibble. Now what I don't know is if even if it takes a long time like this, does that mean that there is a specific fish right now in line basically that just happens to be a nibbler, but it will fully bite eventually? Does it mean that it's gonna be a good one because it takes more patience to actually get? Or is it just gonna keep nibbling and I should just start over? I also wonder if this whole fishing minigame is ever gonna become more complex, if there's gonna be more added to it. I mean, so far it seems mostly, or exclusively luck-based. Basically, the game rolls a die for what fish to give you, and you just wait until the thing submerges, you press A and you get whatever it is. And if you're lucky, it's something that sells for a lot, or maybe has some actual use. Yeah, this is very similar to that one case that I had off camera, except it's nibbling a lot more frequently here than it did. So, I mean, I don't know. It doesn't seem like it's actually gonna bite unless it just takes a long time. But how long should I wait? Or should I try pressing the button just as it starts to dip? I don't think that's actually a thing. I guess, I mean, the thing is that it always seems to nibble multiple times in a row. Well, there it didn't. It usually seems to. But there's no way I can actually press the button just as it does. It's just too little time. No, it's just cancel. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna assume that that's just I don't know, a case where you want to start over. Maybe one of these days I'm gonna try sitting there for I don't know 10 minutes or more to see if anything will ever happen in one of those cases. Okay, we got another blocked off section here. The map clearly shows another path, but I mean, I previously thought that the path leading back to the factory was... Oh, okay, there's actually a door here. Hello. We cannot interact with that cube now, but it seems like it will move eventually. So that seems like some sort of gate, basically. So I'm gonna assume that that's just going to open. But yeah, we have seen that previously with the path leading to the factory. I thought that it was blocked off, but there was actually a highway leading there, right? So a barrier doesn't necessarily mean that it's just blocked off and gonna open later. It seems unsafe. I kind of want to explore, but at the same time it looks like... well, I mean, that down there looks like a platform you can walk on. Oh, camera, please. Don't do the jitters. Do it? Should I just... I don't want to just jump to my death. That would feel, you know, very anticlimactic. With the whole trying not to die as long as possible thing in mind. I don't know. I'm gonna keep that in mind, maybe? The map definitely shows... yeah, there's an item down there. Okay, never mind. So you can definitely go down these cliffs. The question is, can you go back up? And the answer is clearly, of course, somehow. But, where was that item? Is it below here? Yes. Okay, that's... oh, you can't actually walk up here. Well, that answers that. At least partially. Can you go down here where the water is? But I can't actually see anything, so that seems maybe like a bad idea. There is a bridge, of course. Which, I don't see anything stopping me from crossing that. Oh, okay. Well, there isn't... okay, there is an item there. And here the game actually did allow me to go down. Copper ore, alright. Uh-oh. Visibility is... not guaranteed. Okay, make that jump. I guess I'll explore the cliffs. Why not? Ooh, different music. Well, no music at all right now. More copper ore. This might already be the platform I saw from above. Yeah, I'm actually pretty far down without really realizing. Well, the path keeps winding. Is that a cave? No, I don't think so. That looks like something I cannot walk on. But there is stuff even further down in this chasm. This is fascinating. Oh, that is something cave-like. Well, not a cave. More like an artificial installation, but you know. And it does seem openable. Well, let's go further down. Seems like this is basically the bottom of the line here. I'm not sure if it would actually be possible to climb back up the way I came. So I guess we'll see where this goes. I don't even know if it's going up or down. Oh, hi. You guys aren't friendly, are you? I think we're at the bottom of this chasm, yeah. That's all it is. Can you get in here? You cannot. Lucky for me. You're level 30. I did not even realize that. Okay, this is, I mean, obviously not a place I'm supposed to be. NieR, you're a braver android than I am. I'm also not sure if NieR can even take damage or die. Will these guys reset? trip would always show me the enemy's health bar. The others, I don't know. I didn't deal a ton of damage to most of them. So no, that one's definitely dying, even if it takes a long time. Now, what I'm really interested in is seeing how much experience will I get. You know? Could it possibly be worth the time investment? I mean, probably not. Also, I'll probably end up being hit by some kind of stray hitbox that extends into the elevator here and just die. Maybe not. I might actually take this one down. There we go. Okay, that was 100 experience? I mean, that's not bad. How's it money-wise? 10G? Weapon attack up +1. Ooh, hello. Okay, so you can find fully upgraded, or not fully upgraded, already upgraded weapon chips. Interesting. I would like to scout out at least the area around the... immediately around the elevator here. But there's at least 3 of these guys. And they just obviously take forever to take down. Okay. I do seem to be safe in here. But I also seem to occasionally move. Oh, there's at least 3 more. Oh, that's not great. Also, I'm not actually sure how I will write this thing back up. I think I need to fully exit and re-enter for it to go back up. Oh boy, this feels really dangerous right now. They do seem completely unable to reach me. But I don't feel safe here at all. I don't even dare using my special attack because I'm not sure if that's gonna move me or something. Oh, I would like to use the finishing attack. Yeah, guys, I know this is so cheap, but you know what they say. Give me that money. That's what they say. Something just dealt good damage to it. Well, compared to what I'm doing. Okay, I guess it's... yeah, actually, 9 SS attacks. I mean, I'm sure my melee attacks would deal okay damage by comparison. But I'm too afraid of getting one-shot by this thing. Oh god. There's another one. But that might be the last one. I really hope they're not respawning. But then again, enemies have not been respawning so far. Even when leaving an area, so... yeah, okay, that guy's just confused. The map shows only one more? Actually, no, I think there are at least 2 overlapping. According to the map. Yeah. Oh boy. Well, he's only level 28. Not 30, so... it might be a little... yeah, actually he does seem to take about, I don't know, 20% more damage? 126? Oh god. The camera does not know what to do. Okay. Finishing attack. Oh no, there's so many left. Finishing attack, not actually a finishing attack, just an attack that deals a good amount of damage. For free, basically. Yeah, he takes 126 damage from that, compared to 102, I think, on the level 31, so... definitely better. I should really be using this pod thing on cooldown. The thing is, I don't see the cooldown because of the crampiness of the elevator, but you know. Alright, that's another one down. Another one bites the dust. I mean, as scary as the situation is, at least I can easily attack them here. I really want to. Probably shouldn't. But here we are. Maybe the elevator just doesn't work because there are enemies nearby. I mean, I have definitely exited and re-entered, but maybe it just takes a certain distance before it will trigger again. So you don't accidentally activate it when you don't want to. It seems like we're actually down to 2 at this point. Okay, that's one more down. One more down. Come on. Any moment now. Is it? Why is it not dying? There we go. 107 XP. 100 more gold. Oh boy. Okay, this one is actually only level 27. Taking 100, what was that? 140 something damage? So the scaling is really, really significant. With only a couple of levels difference. The damage you deal to enemies is quite significant. Well, level 8. Awesome. That was interesting. Alright. Give me that money, please. Okay, the elevator has closed. So, yeah, maybe it has to close before it will activate again. Who are you? CJ Zombie. I can only assume that this was someone in a very similar situation as me, except maybe less willing to do the cheese, or just more daredevil. A dual wielder saw red eyes gazing down at an empty theater. Well, the red eyes part is probably correct. CJ Zombie. Repair you? I mean, maybe. If nothing else, having a little companion here might provide a distraction to any enemies that I might aggravate. Right. Thank you. Lyudmila. I felt despair at this cold world at the home of scrap iron. Okay. Yes. Retrieve, please. Alright. 12G only. Yeah. So probably a relatively low level player. I can already see the next bunch of enemies back there. Just not filling me with a ton of confidence. But I am going to grab all the loot I can get. Skill self. Actually, I did not even pay attention to what I just picked up. That was not very smart. Hello? I mean, enemies do appear on the map, right? Unless they just suddenly spawn in. More tree seeds, really. Oops. That's not how you jump. Maybe I'll learn eventually. Yep. I can see more enemies up ahead. Luckily, you have to get pretty close for them to actually notice you or become aggressive. Yeah, okay, it's more of the big guys. Actually, it's... yeah. Oh, no. Well, I spoke too soon. That one actually did notice me from relatively far away. Uh-oh. But he also got stuck on a rock? Oh, he actually lost interest. Well... I mean, this is super fascinating, and it's interesting that I can kind of deal with significantly higher level enemies, at least. You know, I mean, these are almost the most basic enemies in the game, of course, but still. Damage-wise, it's not like I'm reduced to dealing 1 damage. I mean, except with my gun, I'm almost reduced to 1 damage. But even that wouldn't be so bad with the, you know, high rate of fire, of course. Does the map actually give me any more info about this? Well, kind of, but it's also a little bit difficult to... I mean, actually, this map doesn't even show that much information down there. I can't really look down into that chasm enough. The minimap shows a bit more terrain info, so I guess the information is technically there, up to a point. I would like to unlock something, but it doesn't seem like that's actually a thing. There doesn't seem to be a point of interest down there anywhere. I completely missed this one up here, of course. Probably another access point. There's one over there, but yeah, nothing down where I am. So, I don't know, maybe this is just... maybe this doesn't actually lead anywhere? I'm so curious, though. But in a game without autosaving, you know? That's scary, like in the good old days of video games where you... if you hadn't saved your game in a while... Oh, actually these are not the big guys at all. These are high-level, super low-level enemies. That's not the button I meant to press, but that's okay. It somehow worked out anyway. This is what I wanted to do. Okay. I mean, we've seen that even the low-level version of these enemies can deal pretty significant damage with their flailing arms if you actually get caught up in it. So I'm definitely playing it safe here. Yeah. Okay, this is actually a dead end, but there is a chest, so... Speed salve, okay. I mean, what does that actually do? I mean, what does it actually do? Speed salve, skill salve. Skill gauge replenishes twice as fast. Okay, so that's pod skills. Speed salve, movement speed increases by something. Oops. Oh, you cannot press up. Wait, you can. Okay, it's only at the top of the list, but it does loop. That threw me off momentarily. Okay. So yeah, I know what all of this is. I guess if I really wanted to, I could pop up one of these and maybe beat up these high-level enemies faster. Yeah, but killing them faster is really not the problem. I'm just mostly afraid of how much damage they would deal to me. I mean, chances are they're probably not gonna one-shot me. I'm not really expecting that. But then again, who knows, right? Huh. I underestimated the enemy at a copied city. Copied city. I mean, that's just a random message, of course, but the fact that the term copied city even exists in the database is interesting. I wonder if that actually has any implications or not. I mean, we have seen the machine creatures copy life forms, so maybe they copy more things. Maybe this isn't even the real Earth, or I don't know, something. I definitely expect the plot to become a lot more complex, because so far it's been surprisingly basic and, you know, at least seemingly straightforward. Aliens attacked Earth using machine life forms, aka robots, to fight for them. Humans fled to the moon and sent their own machine life forms, aka androids, to fight to reclaim Earth. I mean, yeah, so far that seems extremely straightforward. We have heard something about the moon. Something happened to the moon, which caused it to not become night anymore. That's the part I don't fully understand. Maybe that's just a hand-waving of the fact that there isn't a day-night cycle in this game for, you know, economic reasons. Actually, I didn't notice that our friend got destroyed. Probably was hit by one of the small guys, or maybe they just disappear after a time. I haven't fully figured that out. Okay, this one was a bit higher level, judging by what I got here. I'm probably better off just looting them and grabbing what little extra cash I can. Okay, so if I could draw the attention of one of these guys. Yeah, perfect. Come on, come on. I know you want to. Level 25. That's only about 3 times my level. Look at the damage I'm dealing. This is no problem at all. Until it becomes one. 180 damage? Easy. Okay. Oh, dodge it. Oh. Trying to pay extra attention to any flashing red eyes. Not sure what it was trying to do there. Oh. Okay. One thing to definitely keep in mind is that the enemy HP gauge appears to be almost depleted. Or even when it appears almost depleted, there's still quite a bit of health left sometimes. Uh-oh, now they're both coming. Yeah. Oh, that one jumped backwards. They're both level, well, 29 and 30, okay. Get them both? Yes, I think, maybe? Okay, I think the other one is backing off. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, 106 damage. I did level up, so previously it was 102 for the same level enemy, I think. He does not really care about my heavy attacks. Oh, okay. Red ice. Nope. Actually, I can do a 5-hit combo now. Oh, definitely get away from that. Nope. Whoa, that was a last second hit, and even though I didn't really mean to, I performed a counter shot. It's probably gonna happen most of the time because I'm in such a habit of just basically keeping the fire button pressed at all times because, I mean, why not, honestly? There seems to be little disadvantage to that other than the visual oversaturation, making it a bit hard to keep track of what the enemy is actually doing when it's covered in projectiles. You know. I would like to... Oh, it's attacking all the time. Okay, there we go again. I would like to perform a melee counter like that, but I'm less likely to just automatically press the melee attack button, or one of the melee attack buttons, right after a perfect dodge. Well, I mean, there I technically did, but I guess I was just too far away from the enemy. Oh, there we go. Oh, they're definitely not particularly hard to fight one at a time. Weapon attack up, nice. Can do some fusing. Impact bracer. Impact bracer? Oh, wait. Impact bracer? Is that a... it's not a weapon, is it? Weapons? Combat bracer is... no. Yeah, I mean, the fact that it says Impact Bracer S means that it's... enhancement? Prevents staggering from an attack. Ooh, okay. Interesting. Interesting. Though, of course, if an enemy is strong enough to stagger you with its attacks, the staggering itself is only part of the problem. And you'll probably also end up taking a good amount of damage at the same time, which may or may not be more of an issue. Okay, you can't climb up here. Oh, well, to an extent. Doesn't seem like you climb up these rocks. Not that it seems like that actually leads anywhere, but, you know. You can fish here, huh? If I'm too far... I hope I'm far enough away from the enemies. I mean, now I am, definitely.
Commencing
Let's see
fishing.
if there's anything else to catch down here. Can you switch on light? Yes, you can, but it hardly does anything. Fair enough. Okay. It's bobbing. And we get killifish.
Detected.
Yep. I mean, obviously, a single catch isn't indicative of anything. Also, it's kind of hard to even see the drone here, but, well, not that hard, but kind of hard. Come on, please. One more catch. I promise. Don't tell me this is one of those. Nope, never mind. Oh, holy crap. Okay, that's exactly what I was hoping for. This is a, what are they called? Arapaima machine. Oh.
Complete.
Arapaima, yeah, I think that's actually a real fish that exists. Or maybe it's an extinct species? I'm trying to remember what these are called. Well, this kind of fish. Machine life form resembling an arapaima. Due to its enormous size, it has no natural enemies. I mean, as a machine, it wouldn't have natural enemies anyway, right? And thus resides safely at the top of the aquatic food chain. As such, it can usually be found lazily drifting near the surface board out of its skull. Well, I mean, I guess those days are over for it. Yay. That's a cool one. I like that. I would feel a ton better if I could actually, you know, save my game or something like that. Oh boy. What? Why was there a projectile? Who shot that? Uh-oh. Not sure if that floaty turret thing has actually noticed me. Why is it there's so much spread? I guess whenever I'm shooting while moving? No, not necessarily. Can you come here? Yes, you can. Okay. I wasn't sure. Oh, no, never mind. There seems to be a maximum leash range. Yeah, and the spread seems to happen while an enemy is actually resetting. And it seems like it's still... Well, it doesn't automatically or immediately refill all of its health. You know what? I'm not sure why the spread is happening. Is it overheating? Or something? I mean, this works. Weapon to check up. Very nice. Can we draw that guy's attention? Yeah, I don't... Okay, I'm not actually sure what causes this extreme spread, and sometimes you shoot super accurately. I'm assuming that's not a glitch, but intentional somehow. Also, these guys don't actually have a lot of health, do they? Not at all. Which is good, because you will probably mostly fight them with your gun alone. You know, by virtue of being hard to hit with melee attacks most of the time. I mean, this one I could have attacked in melee, but as I've noted before, it's always a bit risky. Hello. Okay, one of these we can open. You obtained a weapon, Phoenix Dagger. Awesome. And there is a lock chest here. Good to know. Oh, there are also robot bodies here. I didn't even notice that before. Oh yeah, heaps of them. Okay. Yeah, so... Okay, we're back to being very accurate. Maybe it is an overheating thing. Maybe you'll just start spreading. I don't know. It doesn't seem to have anything to do with shooting while moving. Come on, please. Don't do this, man. Okay, stop firing. No, it's still spreading. Yeah, I don't know. Four, five. That was risky. I was focusing way too much. Oh, that's not at all what I meant to do. God damn it! I really need to do more aerial attacks. Specifically, what I meant to do was once again do one of these plunging attacks, these air heavy attacks. But I ended up pressing Y instead, firing a beam, which worked, surprisingly. It even looked kind of cool, but still, not what I had originally in mind. Okay, take care of the shooter first. And to finally finish that sentence from 5 minutes ago, so yeah, I had noticed before that, or noted before, that it seems risky to approach enemies, you know, shooting enemies, ranged enemies. Because you never know when they're gonna shoot next. You definitely run a risk of... What was that? Oh, that was just a waterfall. I thought something splashed out of the water there for a second. Oh, staggered him a little bit. But I don't really seem to be able to knock them down at all while fighting them like this. Well, I did knock them down a couple of times while just hammering them with a barrage of not very damaging blasts. Shots, that is. Okay, here's another body. No, that's... actually... I guess sometimes these bodies that seem to be lying around that don't give you a choice, they must be not actually player bodies, but, you know, manually placed android bodies. Tree seed. Really? That's all it is. Well, we did get a new weapon, so I'm definitely not complaining. Yeah, that was an interesting adventure. Exactly the kind of thing that I love doing in games when they allow it. So a completely optional little area with enemies that are technically way too high level for me to deal with. We almost made it up to level 9 already, just from fighting these enemies. Of course, you know, them being so high level, fighting them took forever. Probably not really worth the time investment. Elevator would be around here. Was it this far back? Yes, okay. But since, you know, this is easily accessible in the first area of the game, I guess this was very much intended as a optional challenge area for anyone willing to, you know, attempt such a challenge, like me. Right, now I still have to actually make my way back up without falling to my death, if that's an option. Okay, it seems... actually, it's way easier than I thought. I thought at some point I'd drop down a certain distance, but I'm actually all the way back up again. Oh, hello. Copper ore. Well, almost all the way back up. Yeah, I'm at the waterfall level here. This is where I dropped down to, but I'm assuming, yeah, actually, you can see that the path... Uh-oh. I cannot see the other side, though. Huh. That's a tricky one. Okay, I see it over there. Easy, no problem. Still a little bit scary, though. I don't know. There we go. This is the bridge. Didn't I see some kind of... I thought I saw some kind of crates on the bridge stacked in the middle, looking from the other side. Maybe that was just part of the railing. Yeah, actually, maybe those couple of plates there. Let's activate this point of interest. Definitely. What are those enemies on the map? Small robots? No, actually those... Okay, those are not robots, those are pigs. But I do still need the freaking hides, I think. Okay, items... Materials... Beast hide 1, yeah. So I need at least 4 more, unless this big sword here needs them as well. And of course we have the new dagger, Phoenix daggers, that I'm definitely gonna give a try. In fact, we do have the second weapon set, which I'm not really using, so let's replace that with Phoenix dagger. A ritual item made from the plume of a phoenix. That definitely reminds me very strongly of an item from the first NieR. I mean, it may look a little bit different, probably just more detailed, more sophisticated, but I definitely remember a very similar looking one. Details, actually. Ceremonial implement allegedly made from phoenix feathers, mostly decorative, untested in combat. Well, the damage isn't that great, of course, but it should be pretty fast attacking. Light 4? Yes? Okay. The story is, the girl lay there on the day of her wedding. Her parents and beloved were dead, and she herself had been violated in front of their corpses. Holy crap. That went dark extremely fast. As she swore to kill those who had done this terrible deed, a shining songbird appeared. Man, I really hope that the story is gonna have some kind of happy ending, that is. Oh. Oh, does each weapon have a different graphic in the background? Oh, yes, of course they do. Interesting. Beast Lord. 3 princesses. The eldest princess was thought by all to be the most brilliant woman in the kingdom, and she soon sat upon the throne. Right. We read that before. Okay, Virtuous Treaty. Okay, interesting. Phoenix Dagger. Equip. Yes. So that's a 4-hit combo. Yeah. When used as a light weapon. 5-hit combo for purchase contract. Actually, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, the 5th one is just another twirly blade throw. And what's after that, actually? Okay, after that you just start over, I guess. Okay, fair enough. That's a very, very shiny golden dagger. It was almost a little bit out of place, but... well, I don't know. It's not dual daggers, though. It's only one. Okay. Actually seems surprisingly similar to the Virtuous Contract. It might be a little bit faster, the first couple of slashes. No, actually it's not faster at all. But it does have a significantly shorter combo. I mean, I guess I'll use it to fight some easy enemies, just to, you know, give it a fair chance. It's of course also not upgraded, so maybe upgrading it will add some kind of interesting additional effect.
Alert. Access point communications jammed.
Yes, yes, we know. Well, okay, it definitely tears through these enemies fast enough, but probably not faster than my other weapons would at this point. Map information updated. Or unlocked. It's definitely quick save here. Feel much safer now. Oh, I did not realize I had mail. Yeah, I guess there might be a HUD chip that gives you a little icon when you have new mail. That would be convenient, but I can also just, you know, occasionally check. Center Commander, there was something I forgot to mention prior to your sortie. According to our analysis team, the equipment that was lost when breaking into the abandoned factory is still there. Okay. Nice. I wasn't actually expecting the game to give you any hint. I thought they just left it there for, you know, the adventurous explorers among the players to find by themselves, but it's actually nice that they do give you a hint. Because, you know, losing all that stuff does hurt a little bit, especially the weapon. I wonder if there is a way to get that one back. I don't know, the shop doesn't sell that, right? The Virtuous Treaty. I've marked its estimated location, so be sure to pick it up next time you're in the area. Well, I hope there is no mark now, because I already picked the stuff up. Does the map, did the map get more detailed? Or... no, I guess not necessarily. Because this area was basically already filled in. Let's see here, zoom out. Wait. No, okay, that's still the thing underground. Yeah, okay. So there probably would have been some kind of marker over here. But since we already picked the stuff up by ourselves, that is no longer necessary. Did I climb on top of this one? No. I don't think so. I think it must have been a different one. I also kind of want to hunt more boars. Maybe I'll do that off camera, actually. Because we are at just about an hour. Actually, exactly an hour right now. I'm not sure. Are there multiple of these? I thought the other one we climbed was further over that way, but actually there is no other tower, so this must be the one. Just double checking though. If nothing else... yeah, okay, of course. If nothing else, this makes for a decent backdrop to end the episode. I mean, this game is... you gotta admit, right? This game is pretty. It's not just me. Sure, the graphical quality in technical terms is definitely not up to date, and I mean, I'm also not playing this on highest settings. But the design is just so nice. It just hits all the right tones with me. I don't know, I'm just a sucker for this kind of style, this post-apocalyptic, high-definition anime style is, you know, I like it. I like it. What can I say? Well, what I can say is thank you very much for watching, as always. I hope you enjoyed, as always. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and I shall see you real soon. Bye-bye!